Hey everyone, welcome back to where we help you solve your tech problems one step at a time. If your PC just hit you with that dreaded blue screen and you're staring at the words, "Critical process died," don't panic. You're definitely not alone, and yes, we're going to fix it together. This blue screen error is one of the most frustrating and confusing issues for Windows 10 and 11 users. It often appears without warning, freezes your workflow, and sends your system into a full crash. But here's the good news, it's fixable. Whether it's caused by corrupted system files, outdated or faulty drivers, memory issues, or deeper problems within the OS, we're going to cover every possible solution. In this video, we're going in-depth with a complete, step-by-step guide to help you troubleshoot and fix the critical process died error. From simple solutions like restarting in safe mode and checking for updates, to more advanced fixes like using the command prompt, running system diagnostics, and even repairing your system image, this video has everything you need. So grab a notepad, make a backup if your system still boots, and let's get your PC back to being stable and reliable. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more tech help, and drop a comment below if you have any questions. We always respond. Now, let's jump into the fix. When a critical component of Windows can't run properly, it may cause an error. Critical process died with a stop code 0x000000EF. This error appears with a blue screen, which may occur due to a faulty driver, malicious application / corrupt software or program installed on the system, and more. The critical process died Windows 10 error may cause the system stuck at a booting loop, even leading to a crash. It means eventually, you will end up losing the data stored on the PC. No need to worry. You can recover the lost data using a data recovery tool. Further, we share the most effective methods to help you get rid of the stop code critical process died error. Fix critical process died error. Every time you boot your system normally, this blue screen error may show up. Before troubleshooting the BSOD error, you need to boot Windows in safe mode. Boot Windows in safe mode. Follow these steps to boot Windows in safe mode. A. Use USB installation media to boot your system. B. Click Repair your system computer and click Troubleshoot. C. On the next prompt, click Advanced Options. Then click Startup Setting. Click Restart and press F4 to enable the safe mode. F. Once you enter in safe mode, proceed with the given methods to fix critical process died error in Windows 10. Method 1. Update system drivers. In safe mode, try updating the driver using the following steps to fix the critical process died Windows 10 error. A. Press Windows plus X and open Device Manager. B. Check all the drivers. If any driver appears with a yellow exclamatory mark, the driver could be corrupt or faulty. C. Follow the on-screen instructions to update driver. D. Windows will search automatically for updated driver software. If there is no updated driver available, uninstall the driver and then reinstall the compatible driver. 2. Uninstall third-party software. According to Microsoft support, the BSOD error might occur due to incompatibility of a recently installed third-party software such as an antivirus with the Windows device. In this situation, the error appears while using the device. You need to uninstall the software after booting Windows in safe mode, as follows. Press the Windows Start key, type Settings, and press Enter. Navigate to Apps and Features and sort the installed apps by install date. Select the third-party software you suspect as the cause of the critical process died error in Windows. Uninstall the software and restart the system. 3. Rollback, disable, or uninstall drivers. Like software, some third-party drivers installed on Windows 10 computers may also cause incompatibility issues and result in the stop code, critical process died. So, you might need to identify such drives and then rollback, disable, or uninstall them, as follows. Steps to rollback, disable, or uninstall third-party drivers. Press the Windows Start key, type Device Manager, and press Enter. In Device Manager, expand the device for which you need to rollback, disable, or uninstall a driver. Right-click the driver and click Properties. Select the Driver tab. Next, select Rollback Driver and click Yes to Rollback. Or, you can click Disable Device or Uninstall Device for disabling or uninstalling the driver. 4. Reinstall Windows 10. If all of the above methods fail to fix the critical process died error, you are left with nothing else but reinstalling Windows 10. While reinstalling Windows, you will end up losing the data stored on the system as the process will format the drives and will create new partitions in the PC. Hence, if you have already recovered data using professional data recovery software such as Stellar Data Recovery Professional, you may reinstall the Windows without worrying about data loss. And there we go. That wraps up this in-depth tutorial on how to fix the critical process died blue screen error on both Windows 10 and Windows 11. I know this error can feel incredibly stressful, especially when it hits you out of nowhere in the middle of something important, whether you're working, gaming, editing, or just casually browsing. But what we've shown here today proves that with the right approach, patience, and tools, even the most intimidating errors can be handled step by step. Throughout this video, we walk through everything from basic reboots and safe mode troubleshooting, to more advanced techniques like system scans with SFC and DISM, driver rollbacks, clean boots, memory diagnostics, and even deeper restoration options like system restore and startup repair. The reality is, the critical process died error can come from several places: hardware issues, faulty drivers, bad system updates, or even corrupted core Windows components. That's why I designed this video to be as comprehensive as possible, because no one fix works for everyone. If you made it to the end and managed to resolve the issue, congratulations, you just took a big step toward becoming more tech-savvy and independent when it comes to managing your PC. Not only did you fix the error, but you probably learned a bit more about how Windows works under the hood, which can really help prevent similar issues in the future. Now, if you're still having trouble, even after trying all the steps in this video, don't worry. This video isn't the end of the road. Sometimes the issue is deeply rooted in failing hardware or third-party software conflicts that need more personalized attention. So please, feel free to scroll down to the comments, describe exactly what you're experiencing, what kind of hardware you have, when the error started, what you've already tried, and I'll do my best to help. I check the comments regularly and always try to support anyone still stuck. Also, check the video description below. I've included a detailed list of all the tools, commands, and fixes we talked about, plus timestamps so you can revisit any section you need without scrubbing through the whole video again. You'll also find links to official Microsoft resources and trusted diagnostic utilities that can help go even further. If you found this video helpful, or even just informative, no matter how big the problem seems, there's always a solution. I'll see you in the next video.